think my lighting's off tonight. How's my lighting? Am I coming in clear? Beep, beep, beep. 1, 2, 3. Buckle my shoes. Welcome, G Spotters. Are you here with me? Are we live? Can you hear me? Can you smell me? Can you see me? Are we doing what we need to do together? Are you here ready to go? Talk about some things been happening the past 2 weeks, because I know I haven't been here. We weren't here last week. We skipped last week. Some stuff happened in the real world. Had to make me take a step back a little bit. But we're back this week because I have a story to tell. As you can see from the title of the show, I saved an old woman. I didn't help her cross the street. I didn't stop an asteroid from hitting her house. I didn't move a bus or save a kitten from a tree. But we'll get into that story in a few minutes. We're going to get into the show. But I want to say hi, welcome. I'm glad you're here live with us. If you're coming in the future, make sure you subscribe down below and give me a thumbie, and then we'll talk live next time. Join the live show. I like to engage with our audience. I want to feel what you feel, because you can feel what I feel, because you can hear what I hear, so you understand. So let us know what you want to know, and we'll talk about that too. We talk about crypto a lot. More recently, obviously, Safuu, because that's the one I've been into. So that's the one we talk about. You got something else, we invite it. It's an all-inclusive show. We like everybody, everything, and everywhere. Did you find it yet? No. Still find it. We're looking for. I keep saying we. Why do I say we? Because I got my co-host in the background, DC, without the mic. You want the chair? We can't find his mic. I did a lot of house cleaning today. Tomorrow is the first day of school for my child. I don't know when everyone else's children goes back to school, but tomorrow is when we start. So I cleaned the house, moved everything around, and organized. You could grab one of those PlayStation sticks. But we're looking. We're trying to find the mic. If you're here tonight, make sure you join the conversation. Type a hello. Say how do you do in there. I'm going to tell a story in a little bit. It's going to be a good one. I don't think he's going to talk until he finds this. I try to. Yeah, there it is. No, that's not. Use that. Use the PlayStation thing. That's more of a mic shade. That's not heavy. In the window? Did I leave it in the window? I might have put it in the window. What do you guys want to talk tonight? What's up, DC? How you feeling with that hammer?
It might be in the window.
Flip it upside down. It might be a hole better.
You're right. So it might be in the window. I don't know. My back fucking hurts, so I'm not going on no.
This
is honestly nicer because then I can like flex and stretch and good stuff. But yeah, no. As he said, he lost my mic. It might be just right over there, but I'm not gonna go look.
It's around somewhere.
So I'm using a hammer, just a regular old.
I saw it right before the show. I should have grabbed it,
but
I don't remember where I saw it.
Well, when you find it sometime throughout the next week, just like throw it up here in the corner or something.
I've been cleaning today.
Here.
My giant mansion looks really good.
It does look really good in here. It's like nice and spacious and good stuff. I'm sure the kittens are loving it.
I bought a Swiffer.
You bought a Swiffer? My man bought a Swiffer.
I want to clean my floors. Like I went behind the toilet and shit. I moved everything and I cleaned. It wasn't just like I picked up stuff.
Sit here, like talk like this, which helps because it actually brings you closer to the mic. So that works for me.
Make sure you give us a hello if you're in the audience. We're being goofballs because we're going to tell a story in a little bit. We're trying to see if anybody else is going to join the conversation tonight. If not, that's fine.
While we kill some time, speaking of killing things, is anybody an Eminem fan in the building?
Oh my God!
Any Vader?
He's in our Safuu chat.
For sure. What's up, Mr. Vetter?
What's up, Vetter?
Good weekend and capping off a good week and getting ready to go into this Monday. We were actually just about to talk about this whole Eminem thing. I don't know if we got any Eminem fans in the chat.
I don't feel like there's a lot of people in our currently. There's two. I know there's at least two. We have a hidden person, and I know our moderators here make sure Diamond's in the house.
I won't be able to chat much. We're having a late dinner. That's fine, Crazy Diamond.
We appreciate
as
the
we
view.
always say, we just appreciate the view.
We just trying to
like button for us. We know you're subscribed because you're here.
Yeah.
Maybe get the bell on if you don't already. But other than that, enjoy your dinner. Take a bite from me. I'm sure it's very delicious.
We're trying to get some views. We don't get, for whatever reason, I just cannot get attention. But whatever. Back to the Eminem thing. So the game, just for whatever reason, attempted to rip Eminem apart, and I don't understand everybody just taking on this dude. He is just, it's something else.
I think they just get bored and they just have. I mean, I guess it's just like when Mike Tyson was getting ready to retire.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people were trying to fight him so they could quote unquote take over the best fighter role.
I mean, that's why what's his shit keeps calling out like Colin McGregor and whatnot. And he saw what's his name? I don't even know his name. The YouTube fighter. He just canceled his last fight. He keeps blaming the other dude because the other dude was trying to come down in weight to match what he wanted, but he couldn't. He's a big guy. He was trying. It didn't work out, so he canceled his fight because he missed it by like a pound or something like that. Yes.
True. That is very true.
We were actually discussing this just the other day because
actually, didn't they say that song was on a new album? So
his newest one, yeah.
Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Is just
promote his album,
buy the album,
and it will cause a lot of people to buy the album, and that's fine. But we were talking about the ego thing in the chat the other day because someone was saying we saw they didn't like the fact that Brian was stroking his ego, blah blah blah. But you got to think about this. Like Conor McGregor is number one because the dude thinks he's number one, and he climbed that mountain to be number one, and then he broke his leg. But beyond that, like these, you don't. Neil Armstrong didn't land on the moon because he thought he was a little bitch. He had huge confidence in himself. Like these dudes don't get on top because they just think they're just, well, you're right, I'm not any good, I suck. No, they're egomaniacs, and they think big, and they think world domination, and they think on the size. What's up, Juan? What's up, chat? They think on the level of I want to take and I want to be the best. So,
question though, do you think Elon Musk holds that same ideology, or think he's just Elon Musk?
But he also has a little bit of autism or something, or Asperger's. Asperger's. Elon Musk has an ego, but at the same time, it's not a disease. It's a social disorder.
He's a sociopath because he's already got Asperger's.
Yeah, so it calms him down.
Socially awkward.
Yes.
So the mix is it just kind of keeps him level. Like I think at the end of the day, Eminem sits in his house with all his gold records and platinum records and all that stuff, and thinks he's the shit.
Yes.
But out loud, he has always said, I don't call myself the rap god.
You do.
They do.
You do. Yeah. So if you can get everybody to agree that you're the shit, well, then you don't need to sit there and tell yourself you're the shit because everybody else already tells you are. So, yeah. So, yes. Okay. I'm sorry if Brian has too big of an ego for some people. Again, the star quarterback is a star quarterback because he has a big ego, because he wants to stroke it in front of everybody else. He wants to bang the cheerleaders. He wants all the money, and he wants the glory. So he's going to strive to be the best. You don't just sit back and take it. What's up, everybody? I appreciate everybody dropping in tonight and joining the show, the live show. We were a little earlier than usual. I didn't work tonight. We'll probably be the same time from here on out for a little while. I'll see what's up.
Did your schedule change just because of school?
Yes. I changed my schedule because of school. Yes. I should be getting my son on Sundays as well, so we might have to work around that. Maybe I'll have him do some stuff while we do the show or whatever. But that's fine. But I appreciate everybody being here. Drop a thumbs up. So let's get some analytics on this because I never get anything up in this. He's just eating the cardboard box. He'd rather eat the cardboard box. But thank you guys.
YouTube star. You could have been a YouTube star.
Yes. We will get paid. We have to also understand, in order to obtain some of these things, you have to step up and be a little, it's going to work. Yeah, I'm going to make it. Yeah, it's going to.
Or you could just be like me and not give a damn and just let it ride.
And just see what happens.
Either one day I'm going to wake up to a message with this guy, be like, check your wallet.
Check your wallet.
He would never tell me outright, hey, bro, we're fucking rich, he would just be like, bro, check your wallet.
Check your wallet.
And because I'm usually not available in the mornings now because I work instead of just sleeping all day, I would probably eventually check my wallet because he sent me 21 messages about checking my wallet. Where the hell are you? What are you doing? Are you still sleeping, dumbass? Check your wallet.
Check your wallet. But yeah, that's right. The small payouts that make the big bags. Yeah, that's how I built my bag to where I am, and that's how I'm sure every single person in this chat's not even chat who's on that drip. He's dripping real good right now. He's got it set up really well for January. We've all built our bags. You don't just drop $10,000 into a project. If you can do that, props to you. I mean, then you're one of those big dogs that can do shit like that.
Whatever happened to that live miner token?
I just stopped doing that. Yeah. I don't know. They didn't ever do anything. So many tokens pop on and die off. I'm still doing the Pi thing, of course. That shit is building their own blockchain. They've already got their internal. I think sometime this month, Chad, you can tell me if I'm correct, but the Pi chain, all the marketplaces and the apps are supposed to start popping off. They're supposed to have their internal shit. Diamond's all about the drip. See, I want to get some drip too, but I don't want to. I can't sell my Safuu yet. Trying to get to a level. I'm trying to get to that vetter level. I'm trying to get to that. Where's Diamond? I don't know. Diamond, I don't know where you're at. But I'm trying to get to that 4-digit level. Higher, not highest. Maybe low mids. But once you get there, when you start making 40, 50, 60 coins a day, like, it doesn't matter, almost doesn't matter the price. I don't want it to go below $5. Just buy some more drip. 5 minutes ago, missed the $4 drip. Missed the drip. Drippity dippity dip dippity drip. Buy that drip dip. Buy the drip 50 end of September. Making 13 Safuu a day. Diamond's making 13 a day. I'm up to 21. I know Vetter is up there in the crazy numbers. Gamer, I know he's doing really well. He's doing about 4 times me, I think. I know a few guys doing some really well things. The numbers are crazy. So it's good. Once you get to that status where you're in a whale status, which is above 500, I'm pretty sure, it starts getting to where, yes, Chad sold his Safuu, applied it to his drip. He's all dripping in. He's all in on drip. But once you get to that level of, I don't know what it takes in drip to make it that comfortable, but around 40 to 50 Safuu, which right now is in a month for me, I'm comfy. And then I'm going to sacrifice a vast majority of my coins and sell some. Yes. See, Juan is up to 50 a day.
Dang, Mr. Juan.
Mr. Juan. Lola, thank you for dropping in here. I appreciate you. I'm making 4 days.
5.
Yup.
I make 4 a day.
No, that's wonderful. That's where I started. Like, I bought 4. On my first buy, it was on day 2. I bought 4 at $81 a piece or something like that. And then I just kept buying the drip. Ha! You guys got me on the drip dip. I kept buying that dip. And here I am. I'm on my way to whatever a fucking 1,000 is. I don't know what it is.
I was going to say, Miss Lola, I definitely harmonize with you on that aspect. I've only got, I think I just saw 53. So I'm probably still, I'm a little over 1 a day. Because you're supposed to double every month.
Yeah, 44. Around 44 is 1 a day.
Okay, so I'm probably at like 1.3 a day. So you still got me beat. But what, like we always talk about, because I don't have as much free money to invest as this gentleman. So
I wouldn't call it free money, but keep going.
I mean, you know.
No,
you know what
yeah, I know what you're trying to say. I got you.
Anyways, so I do what I can, and I'm just happy to be on the train. I'm glad to be here. It's fun to be in the building. No, I'm not drinking wildly like other people and dancing on the dance floor, but I'm in the building.
There's some of these wallets that are making like $10,000 a day. That's stupid money. Why you're not? I would cash out twice a week. I'd be dropping $20K a week. I mean, that's life money. That's life-changing money.
But if they're already at that point, you can imagine.
Yeah, what they already have in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah, any amount is a good amount because it's any more than every other coin out there. On the tails of building a blockchain. What were you going to say?
Did you, what did you ever do with that wallet where that had you just put the one in for ha-has?
The point one?
Whatever.
That was the one I gave to my child.
You put like 1.3 or something in a wallet just for.
I put a point one into a wallet. Oh, that one I pulled into my wallet.
Okay.
That one I'm sorry. I see what you're saying.
I was about to ask you where you're at. Anyways, so with that being said, we're at the 15-minute mark. I think you can tell your old lady story now.
Yeah, here's that story. Okay, guys, you saw the title, so check this out. Okay, the title of the story tonight, the show is I saved a lady from $10,000 in a scam, and this is no joke. Oh. Okay, hold on a second.
Happens.
I got to knock at the door. Hold on. I got to knock at the door. What up, doggy? Oh, thanks. See you tomorrow. Oh, that's cute. That's my neighbor. He's returning, my Dragon Ball Z. My son and him share. He's on season 3 now.
Nice.
Okay. Back to the story. So it's really funny that he walked in with this because this happens to be what I was going to get. So when I order things, I send them to my shop because I don't send shit here because people like to steal stuff because they're little assholes. So I sent it to my shop, and I was with my son over the weekend. It was Saturday, Friday, Thursday, whatever, doesn't matter. Last week. And package got delivered. So I said, okay, you hang out here. I'm going to run up there real quick. Hopped on my moped, ran to my shop. Got up there, and when I walked in, there's a little old lady, probably in her 60s, on the phone at the Bitcoin machine. Because we have a Bitcoin ATM in my shop. I look at my employee, and he looks at me and goes, bro, you need to help her. I think she's getting scammed. I said, okay. So I kind of walk over, and I didn't just jump at her. I was kind of listening and looking at her and seeing what she was doing. And she was shaking. And she was on the phone, and she was trying to figure out what in the world to do. She didn't know what was going on, and yada, yada, yada. And I walked up to her, and I leaned over, and I said, ma'am, do you know who you're talking to? And she kind of nonchalantly looked over and was like, kind of gave me that, yeah, maybe, sort of. And I watched her for a second, and what she was trying to do is get the Bitcoin machine to scan a QR code, but she had no clue what she was doing. So I knew how to help her. I just didn't want to on that side of the thing. I want to help her on the other side of the thing. So she lowered the phone again, and she told me that this was someone from the federal. By the way, everybody, real quick, give me a thumbs up if you want me to continue the conversation or the story.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Okay, I'll keep going anyway. Okay. Yeah, starting to go. I appreciate it. That's good for me. All right. So she pulled down the phone and she said this was Amazon trying to get her to, they said her account has been hacked, and this was the federal side of the thing trying to get her to send them Bitcoin. And I said, ma'am, you are being scammed. I said, that is a thing. It's all over the internet. You're being scammed right now. I said, you need to hang up the phone. She pulled the phone away and she said, yeah, they said they're going to send the money back in a cashier's check. I said, ma'am, you're never going to see this money ever again. Hang up the phone. She hung up the phone, and I explained to her what was going on. She was about to send these people, Amazon, $10,000 in a Bitcoin ATM machine transaction. And I said, ma'am, there's no entity on the planet, no government entity, police, federal, anything, Amazon, eBay, that will ever call you and ever ask you to send them money on a Bitcoin machine. She's like, yeah, they told me not to tell anybody about it. I said, ma'am.
We watch these videos all the time.
Ma'am, go search Google. Amazon scams. Do not. I said, they kept trying to call her back. She's shaking. I said, she's like, can I turn off my phone? I said, yeah, turn off your phone. I said, go to the police station right now. I'll take you over there. She had $10,000 in cash. She had just withdrawn from her bank in her purse that she was about to dump into this Bitcoin ATM machine if I had not walked in the door to get my Dragon Ball Z package. What the fuck? It was crazy timing. And she had no idea what was going on. She's old. She's shaking. She was scared. I kept patting her on the back and said, calm down. Take a breath. She was like, she thought she would have been hacked. She thought the government was coming after her. She thought you know how these people, the guys, everybody in this room knows these scams. Everybody has seen this shit before. You're all into crypto. You've heard this. She's 60 plus years old. She called up apparently later and told my employee to thank me for that. You're welcome. Would have been great to get like, $1,000 out of 10K. But no, I could have been a dick and scanned. Here, I'll help you out and scanned my QR code. Got that money for, and then held on to it. But I didn't do that shit either. I saved this woman $10,000 fucking dollars. That was a lot. That was crazy. Thank you, Lola. Appreciate it. And I'm just really truthfully glad I've watched so many of these videos that I recognize this shit the moment I looked at her. My employee said that I saw her demeanor. Her entire body was shaking. She was so scared out of her mind. Like she didn't even look like she was supposed to be out that day. But they scared the fuck out of her. And yeah, so that's nonsense. So you guys, appreciate you, Juan. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Juan. I think I got some karma, whatever. This is just how I roll. I just liked the fact that it had to do with crypto at this time. I've never gotten to save somebody in crypto yet. There's people that come in sometimes, and I wonder if they're getting scammed. I try. You can't just jump in between someone and an ATM machine, even if it is crypto. Like, hey, do you know who you're talking to? Like, bro, I don't know you. Why are you asking me where I'm sending my money? Like, yeah, I know. But I'm trying to save you. I know this other dude got catfished. I told you about that guy. This guy's came in. English. This guy came in. Thank you, Crazy. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Better. Yeah, I know. I think my aunt almost got scammed by one of these. This was one of those ones. It was an email scam. Remember those? I'm trapped in Nigeria. I'm a prince and I'm stuck here. So if you send me $200, I can get out of the country and go back to being a king, and I'll send you diamonds and gold or whatever shit. My aunt almost fell for that. But these scams are getting good. Like they're knowledgeable on all sorts of stuff they should not be. So yeah, that was a big save. But go watch some of these videos. Go save your grandma. Go save.
Yeah, it is crazy to see some of those videos. Because you can see, like sometimes, like obviously we know the deal, but it's not even just like complete idiots or old people anymore. Like you can kind of just be blonde and fall for this because they're so well.
And that's blonde and metaphorical. Before you start tweeting that we're like
don't get mad at me,
categorizing or whatever fucking weird tweeters do.
Stereotyping blondes or anything,
Cancel.
but I'm just saying
culture.
It's a society thing.
Dipshits.
But
anyway.
So yeah, like all you have to do is be out of the loop basically.
Yes. If you miss a step.
And you can fall for these because they're getting intricate. It's not just like, oh hey, go buy me a gift card once. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean it was when I was a little younger, but I was in a hard spot for me, and somebody called, and yeah, when you're talking about like, hey, send me this, and I'll send you that, like, I really thought about it for a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, I was just panicked enough that when this opportunity came across, I was like, yeah, okay, and then we got to a point where they said,
go ahead.
They said something, and it clicked. I was like, this is a scam.
Right.
Like, why they like so I was on board until they said gift card. I remember now.
Yeah.
They're like, go buy this gift card from
Like,
Walmart. And I'm like fucking Walmart. Because at first they said something else that had me going to Walmart. And I thought I just needed like a money order or something. And yeah, and then they're like, so purchase a gift card, and I was like, what? They're like, yeah, buy a gift card, something about the number, and I was like, yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye.
So I mean, even back then,
Yeah.
it was intricate enough, and I was in desperate need enough. But like it sounded like this lady was kind of.
I mean, she had apparently 10K she could snatch in cash, but she was in desperate need.
Right.
Because she thought she got hacked.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what they do. Because I've seen the ones where they get you on your computer, and they hack your system to take over to make you think you got hacked. And when you're 65 years old in a world where everything's a robot, you kind of get a little confused sometimes, especially when you forget to take your Alzheimer's medicine and you don't know where your underpants are. There's a lot going on. So, save your grandmas.
Save your grandmas.
Save your old aunts.
Speaking of watching videos on the internet, one genre I fell into last night was calling into places I don't work and calling in sick. Like, so the deal on this one is there was this one guy. Let me look him up real quick while I'm telling the story. But there was this one channel that I don't even think like was a big YouTuber or anything. Like, I think he was not on our level, but not big, not even nothing like that. And yeah, so he got like umpteen million views right here. Canadian chest hair. I'm going to click on his channel here just to see how many subscribers he has. 19,000 subscribers. So in YouTube land, that's nothing. It's good enough, but it's not a lot. So I'm sure he got most of those 19,000 off of his one video that got 11 million. And I say one video, I didn't look at anything else on his channel, so I don't know. But anyways, so his place I don't work got 11 million views. Let me go check out the rest of his stuff.
So what's the new trending trend?
Well, it's not new by any means. This video is 6 years old.
Ah.
So, but there are newer videos of people doing this.
Yeah.
Chad, thank you for coming by. We appreciate the view. If you haven't left a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up. It definitely helps.
But yeah, Chad, real quick, you are right. The bill collectors are lucky to get my money. Because I realized you can put a lot more money into crypto when you don't pay your utility bill. It's really cool, guys. You should try it out.
Or when you only eat peanut butter.
Yeah, if you eat just peanut butter and don't pay your water bill, you got money to invest. Not financial advice.
Yeah, we don't say.
Yeah. It's not financial advice. I wouldn't recommend that. That is the worst advice anyway.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad. Appreciate the guys. Like, subscribe, join the conversation. If you heard, like, wow, my hair is getting long.
That's how I feel. I can like
your hair is getting
all
long.
the way to my
I noticed that.
eyelid.
You look like a microphone.
Yeah,
like a really big microphone.
Maybe that's why I can't find the mic, because I am the mic.
You are the mic. You have morphed into the mic.
The cat wants up on that piece of glass so
really
bad, but it doesn't understand it because it's just a kitty. You're just a kitty.
My cats, I have organized and I put a piece of clear glass over the top of my fish tank.
So bad, but I feel like it was all in the water, and then we'd have to rescue a cat.
No, he was walking earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Once he figures out that's safe. Like, subscribe, join the conversation. Not funny. Yeah, not financial advice at all. Don't pay bills and buy crypto.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have to say that anyways, just so the YouTube algorithm doesn't go like, oh, hey, oh, dude, are you going to try?
Go for it, cat.
Get it. Oh, dude, you almost had it.
Oh.
That was worth it. Here.
Go for it, cat. He doesn't understand. He's like.
See, he's so lost. He's like, what am I looking at? See, that's what I'm afraid of. He's going to, like, fall in.
No, he was doing this earlier.
Rescue him.
He's got his head in the fish tank now. Not financial advice. Don't put your cat over a fish tank.
Yeah, that is life advice for sure. Now he's gonna go check out everything else. He'll probably come back.
So yeah, so back to the foo. So I figured out ultimately what you want is 500 tokens. Once you get to 500 tokens, beyond that, it first of all starts to accumulate really well. You're a whale, and that's when the true essence of the coin comes in. The small people. The point is a savings account. The point is a long-term. It's not meant for poor people just to take out $20 a day. It's not meant for that. I'm a poor person. I don't take out one Safuu a day. That doesn't make any damn sense. I hold on to a point at a level, and once you reach whatever yours is, that's when you start to trim off tiny chunks that don't affect your level. and then you can just live off of that. That's what the protocol is made for, to become wealthy and live off the financial passive income. So if you follow what the protocol, you can't do this with 20 coins. Cannot. If the coins were $300, $400 a piece, I got that. But we have to reach $1 billion in market cap. That's not to the blockchain, and we'll get there later. But we just lost everybody. Where did everybody go? But that's the whole point of Safuu, is to get you wealthy and to live off of that residual wealth. So if you're on the bottom, you got to hold on. Let the protocol build your bag, buy dips, get to whale status, and then if you're comfortable, take a few coins a week, or if that's what you want to do. Say for Leviathan status or whatever.
What the heck is Leviathan status?
There's another levels. Once you get up to a certain point in the Safuu, you reach a whole bunch of different animals. So at point 1, you got a sea snail. 1 is a fish. 40 is a puffer. 100 is a stingray. Shark is at 150. 300 is a viper. Fish. 500 is a whale, which once you get there, it just starts to go really fast. Really fast. 750 is a sea monster, which I am currently. I'm like 2 days, 3 days away from 1,000, which is a giant squid. And then 2,000 is a kraken. And then 3,000 is a leviathan. So I would like to get to a leviathan before. It's totally possible, because right now at my current rate, I can make it. Where'd everybody go? I know Chad dipped out. You didn't take everybody with you, did you?
I plan to become legendary eventually. I got time on my side.
I have a little bit of time. I just want to get. I want to be done with this work shit. That's all I want to do. If I could live off of $2,000 a month passive income, I'll do that. Once I get to that point, I can do that right now. I make just under that right now. I'm happy. I'm fine. I can do better. But I want to get to. I can't wait for the blue shine. Because once the blockchain pops up, that's a whole. Wait, we're back up to $10, fellas. Woo! Back up to $10. Everybody celebrate. Celebrate. Crazy. How did Chad leave and take 3 people with him?
Oh, he's not popular.
Chad must have 3 devices on for us.
Yeah,
Thanks, Chad.
That's what it was.
We appreciate the love.
If that's the case, Chad, thank you.
Thanks for putting up. Hey, if you guys got more than one device, don't man another device. Give me a like over there. YouTube doesn't like me. All right. So how many days till the shit? What's the date today?
14.
30, 31. So add 5 more. So 35 days from now, I'll have 2,000. I like that. Because that will be September 14th. Then if I wait, September 19th. And if I wait, 11, 20 more days, it's 55. Oh my God. See, that's when it really gets crazy. So in 35 days, I'll have 2,000. In 55 days, which is 20 more, I'll have 3,200. So, and that's the date of the alleged Dubai.
Can you clarify on why you just said alleged?
Oh, it's not alleged. It's happening. I didn't mean to make it sound like it's not happening. The Dubai official Dubai event. Dubai is happening. Brian is speaking as a guest host. on behalf of the Safuu family, talking about his protocol, his blockchain, his partnerships, his merger, his race team, his lifestyle, whatever weird secret shit he's always got in the works, because he's always got something. He hinted at something. I don't know if you guys saw that.
How do I go to the website on the wall for Safuu?
Go to app.safuu.com. Put it on Binance. Make sure you're on Binance. App.safuu.com. Bookmark this in your wallet. App.safuu.com. I will say, just because it's so easily used and I use it all the time, I always use PooCoin to trade everything. PooCoin.app, because there's a chart, there's a trading thing. It's auto slippage. You don't have to worry about this shit. You just prove it. And you can see all the weird bullshit tokens that are in your wallet as well. And you can kind of flush those down your toilet. So they're still there. You just don't have to look at them. Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And on the left, you see the little calculator. Everybody calculate. And if you go to Safuu X, here's another one for you. This is a cool one. If you go to SafuuXCalculator.com. SafuuXCalculator.com. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. At the top, if you tell right there in that first space, how many you have right now?
I have 53.
And we'll say the Safuu price at the price will just be put $9. The very next one, put $9. And if you click on the green space below, it'll show you, it says days till sacrifice, which is 67. And it shows how many I'll have to sacrifice if I don't sell any. 42.65 right there. You see it? What do you see yours?
Oh, I'm not.
Oh.
Okay, I lied. I'm not where you're at.
Oh, okay.
My screen is not solid green. Where'd you go?
SafuuXCalculator.com. Not inside your wallet. Not inside your wallet. Do not need to calculate and put it in your wallet. Just type it in the thing and put it there. Yeah. No. SafuuXCalculator.com. Just all one word. SafuuXCalculator.com.
Put a 9 in the other spot.
Yeah, I do that. I got fat fingers. I do that shit too. I am so tired of my. I don't know. I wish my phone would just sense my fat fingers and know what I'm trying to type. Why don't phones sense me? Actually, I don't want to do that. Anyway, are you here?
Yep.
Okay. At the top, put how many you have currently. Put the price at sacrifice.
The $9.
Yeah, we'll just put $9 for funsies if it just is that $9. It's straight across the board. You are correct, Juan. I'm really curious how much of an impact this will be, because there's a lot of money in Dubai, and I know there's a lot of speculation on both sides of the fence. Some people say that this is going to be a huge event because there's millionaires. At the same time, some people say, well, what coins do you know of that have ever gotten big from being in Dubai? Well, it is. You just need to grab a market. You don't need to grab the world. You need to grab. And if there's coins that survive in that part of the world are fantastic, those coins lead into the Chinese and Asian market. Those coins are big. That part of the world shares a lot of big interest.
Okay, so
Are you trying to read the calculator?
Okay.
Okay.
So
okay.
you see how your Safuu to sacrifice number
Yeah.
is smaller than your Safuu converted to Safuu X number.
Yes.
Where do they get that from?
No. Yes. Okay. Safuu to sacrifice will be on the day of October 20th.
Yeah.
If you do it on that day, that's how many you will be sacrificing. If you sacrifice all of them, that's how many you will have on that day from this point on, from the current amount you have. The Safuu converted will be how many you get on January 20th.
Okay, so then what's the next line? Safuu coins at mainnet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Back it up one. That's with the percentage. That's with the 65 extra percent.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to convert directly.
You convert
to 400.
That's how many you'll have on that day. That's how many you're going to get for sacrificing because of the 65%. This is how many you have in the mainline launch, January 20th.
Okay.
And if the value is at $9, that is the value you will have at launch.
I'm only like 25 times behind you, but okay.
Yeah, buy the dip.
Buy the dip.
Buy 5 now, and then buy 5 in a week, and then buy 5 3 weeks later, and then buy 5 more. That's 20 plus the rebasing on top of that. You got 67 days until that. That's 2 months. Everything after 30 days from whenever you do it is double. If you do all this now within the next week, you could have 25 potential more, or next 2 months, 25 potential more plus rebates. You get yourself 100. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I expect the Dubai Expo to be more of a long-term play. You are correct. The money that will dump in I believe, will also be supporting the liquidity for the blockchain, if I'm not correct. Okay, so here's my question, Diamond and Juan. I'm glad you're here. Vetter, if you're listening, check this one out. So, how many of these investors are going to actually be investing in Safuu? Will they not want to be buying in to Safuu X? My thought being, how many of these millionaires or companies or billionaires or whatever are going to be wanting to, on October or whenever, wanting to go into an app, spend time pushing a button to convert a few $100,000 in crypto into another crypto? Will they want to do this, or will they be holding their money to wait for the blockchain? Because that's what he's going to be promoting. He's not going to be promoting Safuu. We're 11 days from sacrifice on the Dubai Expo. He's not going to be promoting Safuu. He's going to be promoting Safuu X. What is your thoughts on him doing that? This is not fun. This is not speculation. Just the thought. Would they be holding out? Will they just wait for sacrifice day and just buy outright? Because you can do that. You can swap. There's a list of coins you can swap over to Safuu X. Will they not dump any money into the project at all and just wait for Safuu X and the blockchain? Will they wait to see if he proves what he's doing and wait till January 20th? So our sacrifice, once he does it, will be that much greater? Will the price skyrocket on January 20th because of that? Thoughts? Anybody? Because I had this one the other day, and I think I asked this, but I don't know. You can't go ask this shit in Discord. They'll just kick you out. Nobody understands anything. It's just a child's room in Discord. That's why I like my people in the Safuu verse. That is correct. Lola's correct. There's going to be a lot of people there. So you got to make sure your project is better. Has anybody checked out any of the other projects? Maybe some of these guys that have all this money have assets that will be there with them. Have them buying for them. Maybe. Yeah. Because, of course, they will have their people doing this. They're not going to do it themselves. Will they buy the Safuu now and convert a week and a half later? I'm just curious. I almost feel like they'd almost just wait with the Binance coin or whatever token, Ethereum, whatever, and just convert that. They don't care about the 65%. They more care about the money they're investing. They're not going to look at the amount. They're going to look more at money invested. Juan thinks they're going to buy before sacrifice. Okay. Just curious. I thought I had this thought and I didn't know what to do with it other than ask the fine viewers of this wonderful channel. And I'm glad you're all still here and you're listening. This is awesome. We got some engagers. Like we had people we talked to, but I feel like I'm just talking at people sometimes. I don't like that. Everybody likes to be talked to, not down to. I don't want to insult anybody. Unless you're a little bitch. I mean,
Oh,
okay. I'm just seeing what's going on in the Safuu chat. So yeah, I was just curious. I think almost like a 50-50, maybe. Some people want to see if he can convince them that his project is the best. I mean, he's pretty good at speaking. He gets through the bullshit. All the FUD is ridiculous. I don't know. I understand speculation. I understand worry. I have my own concerns. I've gotten information myself in the back corners, in the alleys, in the shadows that have made me wonder. But I have yet to sell anything. I haven't sold any. I've not converted. I've moved to a nice and clean wallet. I did do that during this last little thing. I think it'll be a 50. I feel like it'll be a 50-50. Like they're almost gonna be like, okay, I want to invest 100,000 in your project, but I'm gonna put 50,000 in now, and the other 50,000 in later, or whatever, 2 million. I wonder. I don't know. I've never seen anything. I know the expos are big. I know Dubai is huge. I know there's a lot of money there. I know once you go to like a coffee shop, once you get a coffee, you get a free Lamborghini or something like that with every large drink. At least we got the same amount of likes as we do viewers.
well, yeah, because they laughed. It's not gonna be the case when we click.
Shut up! Let me have my moment.
Okay, you can have it. Woo, it's even.
Hey, look, my moment.
It's 50-50.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see. I will having to once I get up to those big numbers be selling some because I really need a car before it gets cold. I do not want to. I can wait till October. I can absolutely wait till October. It's just a month, 2 months away. That's a lot, man. I'll have a lot.
True.
Yes. Let's. We could do that. I mean, we know we got some smart people in here. I'm not worried about Safuu. I just think it'll take longer than what I want. That keeps me chill. You are right, Diamond. I think we're all in a hurry to get rich because we've heard so many stories. I myself am of that older descent. You know, one of those 80s babies. So my co-host is also an 80s baby. So we watch the clock a little bit closer than some of these 22-year-olds out there that are rocking around like, I got the world in the palm of my hand.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, even though I'm like, 10 years younger than you? No.
Bitch, you're not that young. You're born in 88, right? 87?
89.
89? That's 8.
8. Okay, anyways. I'm only 8 years younger than this gentleman. Oh. And I'm starting to
Generation
feel
X,
the
baby.
Same way. Like, I tell the 20-year-olds all the time, like, you think I'm old. Like, you think I'm old? Before you know it, you are going to be right here.
Yep.
Right here.
It's a blink of a damn eye. We all still do have time. She was born in 83. Yes, Gen X. And I hate the fact that they try to keep moving this millennial number. Like, no, I did not grow up the first 15 years of my life with any sort of amazing technology.
Speaking of age, though, so my mom's like 70-something. I can't ever nail it down because I'm terrible with birthdays. But we determined the other night that my mom was totally a teenager in the 60s. And I'm like, I need to ask her so many questions. Questions.
You never talked to your parents, your mom,
it never dawned on me about when she was a teenager.
Dude, I ask my mom questions all the time. In fact, I used to ask my grandma questions. My grandma, she was born in 1925, talked about how she would ride a donkey to school with her brothers and sisters. Now, they didn't each have their own donkey.
Yeah,
all of them were on one donkey.
And that's why they can't understand why kids can't sit in the back seat and just sit and shut up.
Sit down and shut up. We rode a donkey.
Touching my arm hair like.
I sat on my brother's lap on a donkey. You kids don't get it.
And it was 38 degrees outside, and we didn't even have a jacket.
I got an audience that understands. We got a 77. We got an 83. Gen X. We all know. We all get it. We remember Nintendos and Segas and turn dial TVs. I showed my son the clear phone. You guys remember that phone that you could plug in the wall. You could see the inside of it. He's like, Dad, I want one. I'm like, I know you do because I have one. Those are the shit. Yeah, 65 years old woman in 25 years.
I think we're gonna be completely different 65-year-olds compared to.
It's gonna be interesting because I keep seeing more and more shit about how we're not gonna have to worry about dying as young in the next 20 years. Like if we make it to our 60s, which we will, we're all there. We're gonna be rich in the next 2 to 3 years. If we make it to our 60s, it's gonna be badass to be an old person. We're gonna be able to like have robot parts and like go to space. I'm going to a space hotel. Y'all want to go to space hotel? We're going to a space hotel.
Screw the island. We're going to space.
Fucking island. I'm going to space. Like Earth is cool, but I want to go to space.
I seen this guy with a T-shirt on the other day, and it was like an alien looking down at the Earth from space, and above that it said, "This place sucks." And I was like, "Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's an awesome shirt."
Yes, I want to see outer space. I'll be 65 in 24 years. That's weird.
I'll be 65 in 30.
My son is
1 year
closer to age than most of my customers than I am, and he's 10. Most of my customers are like under the age of 25. I'm 41. That's 16 years away, bro. That's math. Math is a crazy thing. And once you know math, it's weird. I even made a tweet about this the other day. I saw someone concerned about whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I said, it's easier to hold on to your crypto when you realize time is linear because time goes forward. It will never go back in accordance to what we monitor and observe in our calendar and the way we watch time. Won't ever change. If it stops or switches, whoa, something's wrong with our planet. We're all in trouble. So until that happens, it's always going to go forward. So it makes it easier to hold on and realize, hey, a month is going to be here from now. And if I'm here, which I will be, I have zero. Nobody has plans of dying. And if you do, it's a freak accident. I will be here. So I know a month's going to be here. We're going to have Halloween, Christmas, and shit's coming. The money's coming. Time is coming. We just got to hold on a little longer. And that's where that whole faith shit comes in. And it's scary because what I went through last year. Everybody's gone through scams. I lost a shitload of money having faith last year, believing in the coin where I tucked it away for X amount of time. And they said, you're going to get this, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Sure shit did that. And I lost every fucking thing I invested in. So this is scary as hell to me to do. Even more so knowing the shadow shit that I know. But I'm still holding. There's something, but you have to give it a fucking chance. And the fact that Brian has put himself out there, the fact that if he fails this, he's done in crypto. Like the whole crypto community has got him in a lynch. But on the other side of that, he's got the partnerships, he's got the marketing, he's got the blockchain building. Everything is moving forward. So as long as everything continues to move forward, everything's going to work out exactly how it's supposed to. We just got to wait. Ride that linear. It's a long time. But if you look back, y'all know this, born in the 80s, 70s, 60s, whatever the fuck, time isn't that slow. And as you get older, the days seem to just keep bleeding into each other.
You think that whole time relation thing kind of has to do like, how when you drive somewhere for the first time, it seems really long, even if it's just like 25 minutes away.
Yep.
It seems like it's a really long time, especially if like you've never gone that direction before. So you're like looking for this exit, looking for this exit, looking for this exit. Feels like forever. And then you do it 10 more times, and by the 10th time, it feels like 15 minutes, even though it's actually 25 minutes still.
Right.
It just feels like 15 minutes. I feel like every year you experience kind of does that to life.
Yes.
So, even though it's actually been a whole year, it still feels like it was just snowing yesterday. And then
because
we know we went through summer, and now it's snowing again.
Because it's condensed. The whole year is condensed into a pocket in your brain. Because I on that line, I started thinking, why do you feel that way? Like time. One, it begins a routine. So you get into a routine, so the days are kind of similar. So that's why it's wise to do something different every day. I clean my entire fucking house today. Do something different every day. It helps. But on top of that, as you get older, you are just compacting more and more and more memories into your head. When you're 10 years old, you think backwards. You're like, well, I only remember mostly half of it. The first part of it, I just pooped my pants a lot and cried. The last half was cool, I guess. I got to play with toys. When you're 20, you got 20 years of memories. When you're 40, you got 40. It's the same amount of space, just more memory. So I think that's what it is, because then you reminisce. And when you reminisce, it is like it happened yesterday, because your brain doesn't know the difference between. Your brain doesn't know time. Your brain cannot understand time. Your brain just knows it's something. When you think of that time you got heartbroken by your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you don't know the difference. You can cry about that. Or the time your loved one died. You can cry about that because your brain thinks it's right now. I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with it. Yeah, you start to condense it all, and there's just so much more. Time is interesting to think of maybe a day. Is its whole lifetime. Might seem forever, but as we age, the day is a small percentage of our life. I think you are correct. You're absolutely correct.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
A lot of sense.
That baby moment when you're a baby, that first moment as a baby, that's all of your time. You're absolutely right. But now that we're in our 30s and 40s, that baby moment was that.
Yeah.
That was that. It was a baby.
You were a baby for 2 years out of 33.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's nothing.
I don't remember
nothing.
I don't remember every day being a baby.
No.
Yeah. Very good, Lola. Very good. You're correct. Yeah. Time is very interesting. And it's only
honestly, the whole human existence is a very interesting thing.
It's so peculiar.
You know, the reason we see things the way we do, color, sense, touch, and feel, and all that stuff is just so our brain can have a way to differentiate or differentiate That's a different things, you know?
Yeah.
So the only reason you see different colors is so your brain can separate things. The only reason you can smell something is so your brain can identify things. Same with touch.
That's why we label things.
And then, because
this is a cup.
Yeah.
This is a mic.
So, and then, that all obviously comes into your sight. And the fact that we have two eyes is so it can do the whatever that word was.
Differential.
And that's how you get your depth perception.
Yeah.
Is the
and
fact
then the
that
color
it has
is
two things to bounce off of. Like colors in reality don't exist. There's no such thing as a color.
It's just light. How much light is being absorbed into that material is what is refracting.
And instead of just seeing it in black and white, we've evolved to see it in colors, which makes us an alpha species. And that's like one of the only reasons. I don't know if like monkeys and stuff see in color. I'm not sure.
That's a good question.
But obviously a lot of dogs, cows, cats, yada yada, snakes, they either see very little colors or they actually see more colors or different types of light. And freaking birds can practically see magnetic fields.
Yeah, birds can see everything. Yeah.
It's crazy how the whole brain thing works outside of time even. I love researching stuff like that and digging deep into
the human existence is baffling to me. Like it can't just end. That makes zero sense. Our consciousness is an overwhelming source.
And even though we see evolution every day, like I'm one of those people that don't exactly believe the timeline of whatever the fish was that crawled out of the sea to us now. Like somebody, a smart person once said, if we evolved from monkeys and stuff, like why are there still monkeys and stuff? I think they just don't have a good way to explain where humans came from. Like maybe we are fucking aliens.
I don't know. I don't know.
We could be aliens on this planet.
Like
we repopulated, and we just don't know it.
18. You can look this up real quick. When was toilet paper invented? Our intelligence, our brain power only is this much in the past X amount of years. We didn't never. The things we know now, we're only just now learning the depths of space we can see, the rings of Saturn, Uranus, all those places we can see spots, other galaxies, and this, that, and the other. Now, so our knowledge about ourselves is just truly being discovered now. Like, we didn't know half the shit we knew 50 years ago. Yes, Lola. See, it's a lot of where I lead. What year was it?
1857.
1857. I was going to say 67. 1857 was when toilet paper existed. We've only been wiping our ass appropriately for 115 years. No, it's 165 years. I'm sorry, 165 years. That's not long, and we've only been having lead out of our toothpaste for like 60 years. You know, there's just things we only know about now. So to know what we're going to know in 20 years, it's mind-boggling. What are you looking at?
So we started talking about toilet paper, and I was kind of curious on what we did before toilet paper.
Oh, my God.
So it was just kind of like whatever you could find.
What do you just grab something or wipe your ass with?
Wood shavings, hay, rocks, corn cobs, and even frayed anchor cables.
You used to brush your teeth with the horse hair?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you know what that was invented for?
Yeah.
This is fucked up. You do realize in some countries they still prefer to wash their toilet paper. Wash than use toilet paper. Japan. No, yes. And I myself, I guess we don't have to go into too much information. But like, you prefer a baby wipe over a dry wipe. You fall on the ground and you get some shit on your elbow. You don't just walk in the house and wipe it with a paper towel. You wipe it with soap and water and wash it off. Maybe it's a little bit of rubbing alcohol to disinfect. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Put some little Lysol on that. So yes, a bidet. That's a good thing. They have those things you can get now. That'd be great. My ex likes to hop in the shower after she goes to number twos. Every time. If she can't take a shower afterwards, I don't think she'd go number two.
I'll wait.
That one.
I'll wait.
That one.
Really? That one.
Diamond, I love you. I appreciate that. I think we're getting to the end. Are we at the end?
Oh, we're definitely past
We're definitely past the end. I love you guys for being here all the way to the end. Spread this shit out. Make sure everybody knows about this show. I'm trying to get attention after 2 damn years of hustling and grinding. And just we're engaging. We love our audience. We want to know what's going on. And we like that you like what we like because we like that. It's good time. Good time. Get smart, people. Invest in something.
Don't send $10,000 to a stranger through a Bitcoin.
Help your grandma. Make sure she's not. Give her a call real quick. Make sure she's not being scammed. Nobody from Nigeria is gonna send her a cashier's check. I swear. Amazon will not call her and tell her to send them Bitcoin. Don't do it. If you guys make it this far in the future, obviously you need to be here with us in the live show. Make sure you're here. Subscribe. You get the bell on below. Our times kind of fluctuate and change, so if you get the bell on, I try to put this at least 12 to 24 hours in advance. I put it on my Twitter, BabyJesus816. Haven't said this the entire time, but BabyJesus816 everywhere. Just my thing.
Well, I think we're even on SoundCloud or Spotify.
I used to be on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore because I didn't want to pay for it because I didn't clip it on. Again, the main problem is my computer PC is shit. As soon as I can upgrade this, I can take profit, get a car, make sure I have a good Christmas and birthday, really the birthday for my son. He's a December baby. So we make more of a big deal out of the birthday than we do Christmas. But yeah, if I make sure we can survive all the way to January, I'm good till January. I mean, I just want to have enough money to get a car. My moped is good, but that's going to be cold. I love $2.50 to fill up my tank and run 2 weeks. Are you shitting me? I'll take it. $2.50 all day. I don't care. My work is right there. It actually feels pretty good to roll around on that. It's kind of fun.
It is.
So appreciate you guys for being here. Spread the love. Make sure you're here next week. Probably do it at the same time. See you guys on Twitter. See you guys in the chat. See you guys potentially in the Discord. I don't talk much in Discord. I don't like to associate with children on the internet. Not my thing. I like to talk to adults. You people are adults. Lola, I know you're in the Facebook chat, right? I think you're in there. I'm pretty sure you are. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. We'll see you next week. And what do I say at the end of every show? The only you need to be is you.
And as time goes by, don't forget to live it fully every day.
Peace out, guys. We'll see you next week.